Hey, so this next news story I literally had to do because when I read it, it made me so mad, but it also made me think of that Housewives, the Real Housewives of Atlanta meme when I can't remember, they were at a table and somebody said something and Portia's like, "Who said that?" And everybody's like, "Who said that? Who said that?"
Who said that? Who said that? Who had been saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Like, yes, I it made me think of that meme because this story is about Eva Longoria. I believe she is a Latin actress in Hollywood. Anyway, she recently came in the news because she was facing criticism after she said, and this is what she said: Latina women are the real heroes of the Joe Biden election.
Women. The women of color showed up in big ways. Of course, you saw in Georgia what Black women have done, but the Latina women were the real heroines here, beating men in turnout in every state and voting for Biden Harris at an average rate close to 3-1, and that wasn't surprising to us.
So she put that out. She was on some round table where they were talking about politics, and she made that statement, which made me so upset. Like, girl, as soon as somebody says something about black people, everybody got to come out and start like throwing shade. And then when she started getting criticism, she later came out and said, actually, that's not what I meant. What I meant is Latin women were outbeating Latin men in voting. And then I read the story and I'm like, no, that's not what you meant at all. Because specifically in her statement, she said, this is what she said. She said, the women of color showed up in a big way. Of course, you saw in Georgia what black women have done. So she's admitting she knows she's talking about black women. But Latina women were the real heroes here. So she said, beating men in turnout in every state and voting for Biden Harris at an average rate close to 3-1. So she was not confused, and she said she misspoke. What she actually meant was Latino women were outbeating Latin men, but she specifically brought up black women, which means she was comparing Latin women to black women and saying Latin women are the real heroes. First of all, I can't stand that black people vote like crazy for the Democratic Party, but since they do, black people in general have been standing behind the Democratic Party since the inception, since we were able to start voting, since we were being kicked out of the bus for sitting in the wrong seat or sitting at lunch tables because we were black and weren't allowed to sit in that restaurant. So just because America has a bunch of immigrants now and the population of Latin people is exploding and the Democratic Party is now catering to you all, that doesn't change the fact that black people have been having the Democratic Party's back since the dawn of time. Like, you can come in and start, and even then, let's not change the fact that Latin people, Spanish people, have been voting for Republicans like crazy. Look at the numbers. So no, Latino women are not the real heroines here. So it made me really upset because as soon as someone gets some shine, other people, other groups have to come out and start saying things because they're feeling bad. And I'm not a Biden, Harris, Trump, anybody supporter. But at the end of the day, if there was one truthful thing that Biden has ever said, that was that the black community has had his back. That is the most truthful thing that he's probably ever said. And he said that he's going to have our back. We'll wait on that. So what we're not going to do is allow you to take away what black people have done. So she is so, like, I wasn't even checking for her before, but I'm definitely not checking for her now. And this comes on the heel of J-Lo recently saying, have you all heard about that controversy where she made that song talking about she's just a black girl from the block? Like, honestly, it's like all too much. It was really solidifies my comment. I don't know if you all remember that video I made where the white lady was insulting the Latin men. they were construction workers, or they were some kind of workers, and she was saying a bunch of stuff about them. And I came in that video defending them, of course, against this Karen. But also in that video, I said that Black people have to have their own back, because no community has our back when it comes to anything. And this is another example. And so when people comment on that are from Latin descent, saying, I would agree with everything you said until that last statement, I don't care. Because as you can see, instead of her saying some BS about Latin women are the real heroes behind the Biden-Harris comment, what she should have said was, yeah, Black people came out like crazy and voted for Biden, and they really did. They really are the people that are holding up the Democratic Party. Latin women as well. We outbeat Latin men, and we made sure we came out to try and help the Biden campaign, but that's not what she said. She tried to dismiss what Black people did because she mentioned Black women and then said Latina women are the real heroes. So anyways, it said people quickly condemned her statement for playing down the role of Black women in the election and erasing Black women or Latin women as well. So I just wanted to bring this story because it really made me 38 hot. I don't know if any of you know that saying, but it's definitely a saying that I hear in Florida all the time. And it's a saying that my mom grew up saying when she was mad. She was like, I'm 38. So that made me really upset. Have you all heard of this story? If you have, leave your comments below. If you are a Black woman, of course, let me know what you think. If you are a Afro-Latina, let me know which side you stand on. And if you are a Latin woman, let me know what you think of her statements. Do you agree with what she said, or do you do not agree with what she said? So I'll look for you all in the comment section, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.